What up, everybody? There we go. There we go. I had to hurry and put this all together so we can get going with this. I talking right now is hard. Yeah, it is. You guys saw me yesterday. I was a mess. This is not fun. This is not what we want to do. It's not what we want to be talking about. But we have to. I talked about this yesterday. We have big shoes to fill, guys. We have big shoes to fill. And that means we got to keep doing this. We can't give up. We got to keep going. We got to do more. We got to get louder. Like Vernon said, we got to be louder. We don't need to be violent yet. We don't need to be doing any of that yet. We're not that far, but we need to get louder. And so, as you guys know, you guys saw it at the beginning. They're trying to get the press conference ready. I'll give you a little glimpse. There it is. They're testing the mics and stuff. But I wanted us to cover this. So that's why we're here. You're welcome, man. Welcome. Thanks everybody for joining. I wish I was able, my work wasn't chaotic right now, or else I would actually be down there if I could. It's only roughly like 30 minutes from my house, not too far away. But yeah, thank you, honey. Emily says share this out. Please share this out, guys. But we got some things to cover with this. We're gonna see. Hopefully, we get some good news. There's a lot of murmurs around the internet. I think there's enough going around the internet right now. There's a lot of lies, a lot of misinformation, a lot of garbage. What up, Zach? But it does look like the internet is pointing some likeliness that there's some. We know who it is. It seems really likely we know who this is, and I think that's why all this is going down right now. But watching JD help with the casket, like not really help, but be there with the casket, going on the plane, going back home today. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I was talking with Matt Locke last night after this show. And we were talking like hopefully Charlie can see today and know how much of an impact he made on everybody. Everyone. Lots of hatred towards him. But there are more people that love him and appreciate him. And I'm one of them. And so it's a tough time right now. But we need answers. We need to get louder. We need to demand more and get more engaged and more involved. And this is just the beginning of, I think, some great things to come, as long as we don't let this divide us. I had a conversation with a friend on X. He was really talking very negatively against me today. And because I'm more of a libertarian than I am MAGA. And I straight up asked him, I'm like, why are you doing the work of the system? Like, you're trying to divide him and you and I, when really we see eye to eye on 80-90% of things. But you want to find a reason to fight and argue and separate. That is not what we should be doing. And Charlie was strong. Charlie was very confident in what he was saying and always spoke with authority because he knew what he was talking about. You could never say that Charlie was a liar or he misled, ever. The way Charlie Kirk was, nah. Those things could never be compared to him. What up, Cash? But yeah, like, we got to find ways to bring this, to make us all come together with this situation. The system wants us to be divided. We're not going to do that. Well, at least in my circle, all of you guys in the comments, I see you here. We're not going to do that. I know that. You guys have been around long enough. Hang on. Let's see what these guys are doing. I don't know if they're doing anything of value. Hang on. Okay, can't hear him. Proud to be a scientist is on the wall. Okay, that's really nothing. We'll pull that down for right now. I thought something was going on because I saw a guy talking with a microphone over here on my screen, and I'm like, hold up, it might be starting. It's supposed to start at 9:30 Eastern, so we got 10 minutes. Share this out, and we'll cover it, guys. But hopefully we get some good news. I want to see this person captured, and in my opinion, I just put up a poll on X. I really think that we should, if it is confirmed 100% that this person was the one that did it, or they admit it, yeah, the death penalty, in my opinion, should be utilized.
Hi, everyone. My name is Hillary Kellner. I'm the communications director for the Utah Department of Public Safety. I just wanted to give you all a quick 5-minute warning. We are going to have the special agent in charge with the FBI, as well as Commissioner Mason with DPS. So if you want to get that ready, they should be here in the next couple minutes. Thanks.
Can you guys hear that okay? What up, Jim Bob? See you? And Charlie, I see you in there too. All right, they're not really talking much. They gave a 5-minute warning. That's good. It's nice covering some political events and them actually being on time. Can I just say that? It's nice that they can do this and be on time. Like if Donald Trump could be on time once, it would be fantastic. Joe Biden, we all know why he was late. He shit his pants 75 times on his way to the stage. Okay, cool. Heard they haven't started yet because of something in Salt Lake. Because of what in Salt Lake? I don't know of anything going on in Salt Lake. Hang on. Let me go look. They rarely are. Yes, Julia. Yes. Very aware. Covering these things, it is crazy on how many times they are late to everything. Although I can see. Yeah, there you go, Audrey. It's nice. It's nice that everybody's here. Let's see here. So sick of people claiming that the shooter was some kind of professional. Oh, absolutely, dude. There's no professionalism in this. Like, I understand why it was said yesterday, because, like, damn, that was a straight shot to the neck, potentially. But after you look at the video a little bit closer, no, it wasn't. And now that the gun is released and all of those things, like, no, it wasn't. That I understand the initial thought, but I don't know why you're still pushing it today. Trim is in New York. Huh. Okay. Yes, thanks, Rose. Everybody share this out. Why? Oh, I'm freaking whatever. I forgot I'm using Firefox to do the live streaming because Chrome doesn't like it right now. And I'm not logged in, so I get ads on YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. If I get an ad during this press conference, I'm going to be pissed. Actually, on that note, let me fix that. Where did I see this? It was USA Today. That's why. USA Today. I'm going to pull it up on USA Today's website, and then that way we can hopefully skip any ads. No. What? Why? No way. They ended the live stream? No way. No way. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Officials. Watch live. No. It took place here. It took place in. This is. I think they accidentally ended the live stream, guys. All right. He'll come back on. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Let's share this. Let's see. So there we go. So we'll give it a minute. That was hilarious. I was like, oh, okay. Sorry, let's look at the comments. I'm tired of ring conspiracies. Carissa, yeah, there's a lot. I tried to save some of my conspiracies for yesterday. You guys know I don't believe in coincidences with the government and politics. And there's quite a few coincidences for yesterday, but I'll hold them because that's not what this show's about. That's not what this is about today. But we'll go over it. Hannity said it. I'm not a big fan of Hannity, so not surprised. What did y'all think about Tom McDonald's? I love Tom McDonald's song. Everybody, if you have not heard Tom McDonald's song, a tribute to Charlie Kirk, you need to go listen to it as soon as we're done here. Because it was phenomenal. I want to say it was probably one of my favorites that he did. So Tom McDonald's song was great. But yeah, I wish the conspiracies, like some of them, if it's logical and it makes sense, I'm fine with them staying around, but can we actually have some logic here? Because like the whole thing saying that he was a professional hitman is ridiculous. I love it too, Annika. To be fair, conspiracy theorists are batting about kind of. There's people that are throwing out really stupid conspiracies that are 0 and 1,000. Real conspiracies, yes, I agree with you, Jim Bob. Yes, I agree with you, because the real conspiracies, yes, but the fake shit that people trying to come up and say that are conspiracies because they're cool, no. Let's see. I'm just checking to see if I have anything else new going on. There. Okay. I like The Devil as a Democrat. I do too. That's one of my favorites of Tom's. He does a lot of good music, in my opinion. I think they're great. But I honestly would like to see closure in this situation, and then let's start getting back to how we're going to save this country. That is the best thing we can do to represent Charlie and carry on his legacy, is continue the work. And we need to do that. We need to continue the work that he was doing. We need to actually even do more. Because even if there is 20 million of us in America that supported him, that's not enough to fill what he was doing. Ben Shapiro said he's going to be going to more college campuses and doing college campuses. I think others should too. I know it's scary, but we have to stand up and just keep going. We have to. And that's the important part, is showing that we're not going to cave. We're not going to surrender. We won't be silenced. We will unite, and then we will win. And that's how we will do it. Audrey, you know me. Let's get this going. He's talking again.
1, 2, 3, mic check.
Now he's really quiet. Can you guys hear that okay? Or is it just me having my speakers
1, 2,
down?
3, mic check, mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it sounds okay to me. Give me a thumbs up in the comments, guys, if you guys can hear that.
One, 2, 3, mic check, testing. 1, 2, 3. Does that work?
200 yards is not bad, Shelly, especially if it's a bolt action rifle, like it's seeming like that picture.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See, they're playing with the audio.
2, 3. Testing.
See, guys, this is what we do when we do live streams. We do this backstage before we go live. They're just doing it live.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Comms a go. I agree, Jim. Can we, Jim Bob, let's get started. Can we just get started?
Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Mic check, mic check, mic check.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
I'm just gonna mute him. How about that for right now? We don't need to hear him saying 1, 2, 3 all the time. But I want to address Charlie. 200 yards for an amateur shooter is not bad. Someone that is slightly experienced and say has gone hunting every once in a while, 200 yards is actually not that big of a deal. Especially if it's a straight shot like what is pictured, what they released today. It wouldn't be a big deal to do that. Of a target that's not even moving, they're just sitting in a chair. Nah, 200 yards is pretty easy to do. And I also don't think it's 200 yards. If they said 200 yards, I think they mean feet. Because that campus is 200 yards for that courtyard. I don't think so. Yeah, there you go, Jim Bob. Exactly. It's not much to shoot 200 yards with a bolt action. Like with most rifles, it's not. But there is not even 200 yards. Shelly, I'll show you on the screen. Actually, they're going to come up and talk. I'm not going to do that right now. Let's turn this up. Nope, they're not talking. They're still testing. Yeah, Shelly, go and look up just on Google Maps, Utah Valley University. You can see the pictures. There's no way that is 200 yards. Yeah, go look it up. They're 200 yards. I doubt it. Actually, I could zoom out and see let me see. There's the baseball field. Yeah, it's not even a soccer field in length. You can see the soccer field on campus, and it's bigger than the distance between the field and where he was sitting. So no, 200 yards is not accurate. Whoever said it. I would bet 200 feet. Yes. But yeah, it's plain as day on Google Maps. You can go see the soccer field, the baseball field, and compare it to the size of the courtyard. And you could recognize the courtyard. I would pull it up, but they're supposed to be starting any minute. But you can see where it's recessed into the ground. And it's all plain as day. That campus does not have, like, where they were at. No. Outside where the soccer field is, the baseball field, yeah, it's different. There's a lot of ground, but where they're at, it's a lot of buildings. I know, Chelly, I'm just telling you what I know because I live here, not by people that have been looking on the internet. Mayberry man. Yeah, 5 minutes has passed. See, I jinxed it. I said they would be on time. I jinxed it. And here they are 3 minutes late, going on 4 minutes right now. See? But you're supposed to talk into the microphone if you want to test it. My biggest thing right now is how people are redirecting talking points to whatabouts. Yeah, well, they always do. That's always do with politics. Everything they turn into is whatabouts and what ifs and all of these things because they don't really know what they're talking about. And so they have to bring up scenarios, make believe scenarios to try to get you into a position that you'll be like, okay. That's what they always do. Julia, yeah, you were right, Julia. You were right. How many mic checks do we need? Yeah, 100%. I'm like, what? Can we just go? I just want to go. They work for government. Nothing is ever on time, ever. Facts. Been to the DMV? I should prove it for you. How many people would need to check it in? Well, we're talking about Utah Valley University, guys. Like it's a big campus, small school. There's a reason why they're usually the forgotten school here in Utah. You got Utah State, University of Utah, and BYU. And yeah, and then you got UVU down there. But yeah, it's a small school. I don't recognize where this is at. I assume this is on the campus still. It could be all my fault. That's fine. How many test languages are typical in Utah? Too many, man. There's way too many. That is for sure. That is for sure. Everyone wants a chance to check a mic. Oh yeah. Everyone. It's their claim to fame. Utah is actually being talked about right now instead of being made fun of because of it's a bunch of Mormons. So, but yeah, maybe that's what's going on. I expect less than nothing from this press conference. I'm trying not to get my hopes up, Jim Bob. Trying to not get my hopes up. But we'll see. Come on, guys. I just want to get this started. You have the janitor there with his keys, 75 keys on his keychain, hanging on his belt loop. We really just get started. That's all I want, just to get started. But I hope so, Jim Bob, to go what you're talking about. I'm hoping, because what I'm seeing and the stuff that is going around the internet seems like we're pretty confident in who the person is at this point, by all of the digging that people have done. See, and this makes me think that it's not going to start with this many people just sitting behind the podium, and they're not up here. It makes me think that they're not going to start anytime soon. But I expect them to come in here. It's seeming like we should be good to announce who it is. They may or may not got the individual, and then hopefully have some game plan for the next steps. Hoping. $5 says he walks over and says, "Mic check 1, 2, 3." We'll see, Sarah. We'll see. Yeah, this is just getting insane. Come on, guys. Let's just get this ball rolling. Let's get it going. But yeah, for someone that asked, it was Charlie Kirk's family here. I don't know if they were here for the event. I heard that they weren't, because I thought I read that he was talking to his wife Erica on the phone earlier, because there was also another event he was at yesterday. Charlie Kirk, he was at another event to where it was entrepreneurial, and he was speaking there, and then ended the day at UVU, which is Utah Valley University. We call it UVU here. But yeah, he was at another event, which one of the other YouTubers that's popular here in Utah, Stradman, car guy, he was at, and he was speaking at, and posted pictures and videos on IG about that whole thing. And it was interesting. My wife and I were talking yesterday about how crazy it would be to be spending time with Charlie Kirk and others at this event, not knowing it's your last time that you're going to see them. How crazy is that you go to an event like that, and then just hours after, they're gone. I'm sure some of you have experienced that before with family members or others. I have not. But it's crazy to think about if you were in that situation. But Charlie left a legacy in this country with us, and his legacy, it's our responsibility to carry it on, and we will. We will carry it on. Julia says, part of me thinks Cash and Dan are not there because things are not progressing. Maybe. I understand why you're saying that. I don't know if I can say for sure that is the case. But we'll see. We will see. Yeah, thanks, Sherry. Not Sherry, Terry. Yeah, we need to just get everybody watching it, but they'll tune in. They'll tune in. Like, we're staring at two tech guys just back here talking because they won't be back there. Once these two guys are gone, I'm pretty sure we'll be starting the press conference. I don't think they'll be back there when they're walking up, but they could. We'll see. We'll kind of see. Did you see that Antifa has said that they are planning to be at the funeral of Charlie Kirk to protest? Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. There better be more patriots at that funeral than anybody else. There better be more patriots there than anyone else. That's all I have to say about that, because there's stuff I'll say that will just get me in trouble on the internet. That's it, because Antifa is a piece of garbage. This press conference, come on. This is taking forever, guys. How hard is it to walk up to that microphone and just start talking in the microphone? Cash and Dan need to get their ish together so we can move forward. And we want to hear what you got to say. All right. Well, yeah, Jeff, like, they're having a good old time. What in the freak? Is anybody checking into the airplane that shut the information off? I looked at that and then I didn't want to go down more conspiracy things or any of that. I just left it, so I didn't go into more. Sarah did say we can't let his legacy go in vain, and I agree. I agree. Facebook is lagging. I'm not surprised. It's Facebook. There's a reason why I'm not on Facebook a whole lot anymore. Well, that's not it, but Facebook just sucks. Facebook is awful. X is better. Rumble's better. YouTube's okay. And then there's some other platforms, but your tax dollars at work. I agree, Julia. You know I agree with that. And Audrey, I addressed on the aircraft. Yeah, I stopped looking into it because no, Terry. Look at that. Look at the FBI guy. You think the FBI is going to be good at looking at tech stuff? Really? Guy with FBI on his shirt, he's going to solve technical problems? I don't think so. The freak is going on here? Wouldn't be surprised if they cancel the press conference. No, we're going to push through. We are going to push through, Jim Bob. We are going to push through. And Terry, I'm waiting for the camera just to randomly get jerked and spun and pushed and looking at the projector screen off to the side because some special people. What are you waiting on, guys? Like, we heard you. We could hear everything was okay. Right? I agree, Chelly. Don't jinx it. Don't discount Mr. Penelope Garcia. Look at this. We're getting so impatient. We're starting to make fun of people. I will make fun of FBI. I will make fun of the FBI because I feel it's required. It is required. And so I will make fun of them. Maybe they are the tech officer of the FBI. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. They should hire you for the tech stuff. No, I will decline. I will decline. I will not. I refuse to work with the corrupt FBI. No. You will not catch me working with them. UVU, I probably wouldn't want to work there anyways. Deal with a whole bunch of college kids. No, thank you. No, thank you. Seriously, though, what's the facts behind the air? Audrey, I told you yesterday. I stopped looking into it because I didn't want to go into the more of the conspiracy stuff yesterday, so I never picked it back up. I'll look into it some more, but I just gave up yesterday when I saw that detail that was coming out. How many agents does it take to connect a mic? Is that what we were asking? Well, something like that, because the microphone was working. We had the guy dressed like he was from the 80s saying mic check, test 1, 2, 3 about 500 times, and it worked. So I don't understand what the problem is. Come on, guys. It's just technology. It's not hard. Oh, jeez. See this? This is why we can't have nice things. People don't even know how to use a computer. Jeez. Yeah, I always make fun of the FBI, Michelle. I do the same. That's where we differ. If my country asked me to serve in any capacity, Julia, there's a difference. I will serve my country, but I do not believe the CIA or the FBI was formed with good intentions. And so, no, that is not serving your country. I believe those are the bad sides of the government also. And so I would rather see them abolished. The FBI, the CIA, all of the agencies. You guys already know this. I don't need to tell you this. You guys already know me. Get rid of them all. Every single one of them. So Cash goes live. Okay. All right. Whatever. Yeah. The problem is someone called a press conference and they have nothing for the American people. Jim Bob, you're being negative, man. We need to be positive. We are going to get something out of this. Breaking press conference is buffering. Yeah.
All right, guys, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Finally. Here we go. Here we go. We are live. Share this out one more time, guys. Get this out there so everybody can tune in with us. See how this is going to go. You're welcome, Justin. Glad you're here. Yeah, Charlie, I've been saying that. Let's go. Let's go. See you in Jim Bob. We're finally getting it. It's going to start. And we still have a bunch of guys back there in the corner, so I guess they're going to hide out. All right. Well. This is going to be fun. Derp, derp, dude in short. Oh, my hell. You guys crack me up. You guys crack me up. This is hilarious. It's frozen on Facebook. Yeah, screw Facebook. I honestly don't care about Facebook. If you notice, I don't post on there. I might as well stop going live over there. I'll stay going live on the Truth page to keep it going. But yeah, here it is. They're coming. They are walking up. Or at least it looked like it. Maybe not. Circus music indeed. Like we're supposed to be starting, guys. Come on. Come on. Let's get going. Really? Now we're going back to where you came from? Okay, so this is in UVU. Oh, I know where this is. Okay. Never mind. I know where this is at on campus.
This time it's a 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. Oh my Lord. You want to know why we can't have nice things? Come on. I'm glad you're here, David. I'm glad you're here. You should switch over to X and then you don't have to worry about a whole lot. They're more friendly to Canadians. That was a glitch in the Matrix just then. Yeah, I'm sure. There you go, Rose. There you go. If we hear YMCA, then we know we was waiting for Trump. Yeah, I agree. What up, EJ? I see you. TK. 30 minutes after 5 minutes. Absolutely. And yes, Justin, I agree. We want answers. We heard that 20 minutes ago. Facts. Yeah, we're way late, guys. This was supposed to start 21 minutes ago. And guess what? I jinxed it because I was talking that they were going to be on time. Good hell. Good hell. There we go. The coward governor, Kash Patel. Lieutenant Governor, Deidre Henderson. And then I don't know who the other two people are. So this guy in the middle in the gray shirt, that's our governor. The woman over here with the glasses on is our lieutenant governor. Kash Patel is in front of her.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here today. My name is Hillary Kellner. I am the Communications Director for the Utah Department of Public Safety. This evening, we have FBI Director Patel, FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino, Special Agent in Charge Robert Bowles, Governor Spencer Cox, Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson, and Commissioner Anderson, as well as, Commissioner Bo Mason, as well as some local partners here present with us today. Governor will kick it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight. We appreciate the media and the partnership we have with you in helping us to get information out to the public so that we can catch this assassin and hold him accountable. We are going to share a portion of a video and that we have of the suspect, as well as some new stills. Those have already been released, but we want to make sure that they get as much attention as possible so that we can get help from the public in tracking down this evil human being. So we're going to cue up the video right now, show that. I've asked Commissioner Bo Mason if he would narrate to you what is happening in this video.
Thank you, Governor. Bo Mason, Commissioner for the Utah Department of Public Safety. If you look up to the top left, you'll see the building where the shooter was proned out in the top left corner. We'll go ahead and play that video and I'll narrate it as we walk through that.
Yep, on the roof.
Here you see the suspect ran behind that upper building. He's going to come out on the right, moves to this far right corner. As he does, he's going to climb off the edge and then drop down to the ground. As he did that, he left some palm impressions. There's some smudges, some places we're looking to collect DNA. There's a shoe imprint where we believe the suspect is clearly identified as wearing Converse tennis shoes. Again, we'll replay that again so you can get another view of that. It's important to note his black t-shirt, his black pants, and there appears to be some white on the soles of those Converse tennis shoes. Those are all identifiable items that we're looking for. In the stills that are going to follow this, you're going to see a very distinctive t-shirt with an American flag and appears to have an eagle on it. There's also a baseball cap with a triangle on it and a pair of sunglasses. All distinctive, all things that we would ask the public to look for and try to identify if they know someone who has those items, who has been seen wearing those items. We're looking for all that information. Here you see the suspect after dropping off the building. He moved around across this grassy area, around the parking lot. We're going to pan to the right. After he crosses the street, this is where he moves over into the wooded area. This is the video evidence that we utilize to track his movements and to locate that firearm in that wooded area following the discovery of this evidence. Good. You want to go to the stills? So here's the still photographs I mentioned. These have been enhanced. So these are slightly different than what we introduced earlier. Please pay close attention to the t-shirt. Like I said, very distinctive with that American flag and that eagle. The hat with the triangle and the sunglasses. You'll go to the next picture, please. The backpack as well. All identifying features that we're hoping the public can help us identify and lead us to this suspect. Next picture.
Are these the, yeah, these are the
There's a better
four.
picture of the hat with that triangle logo, and again, the t-shirt, blue jeans, and you get a good look at those Converse tennis shoes as well. We have pushed these out. We'll continue to push these out, and we just ask for the public's cooperation through the public. The tips that have been coming in are what are giving us our next leads and enabling us to continue to further this investigation. We've had great cooperation from the public, and we're continuing to ask for that as we move forward. Thank you, and I'll turn the time back over to Governor Cox.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Mason. I want to thank Director Patel and his team. It's great to have them on the ground with us tonight. We've had several briefings, and he's had an opportunity to walk the crime scene. We appreciate our local law enforcement here. Again, we have Mike Smith, who is the county sheriff here. We have all of our local chiefs of police that are here as well, all working hand in hand with the state and with the FBI as we move forward with this investigation. Now, I'll just give you a little warning. We will not be taking any questions at this time. We're giving you the latest information we have, being as transparent with everything that we have. But I do want to share a couple things that I think are important. We cannot do our job without the public's help right now. The public has answered our call for action. So far, we've received more than 7,000 leads and tips. I would just note that the FBI hasn't received this many digital media tips from the public since the Boston Marathon bombing. This case also highlights the dedication of our law enforcement community. We have 20 federal, state, and local law enforcement partners that are working shoulder to shoulder to find the person who committed this horrific crime. With their support, we've completed nearly 200 interviews. As you're aware, as has already been reported, the FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to the identification and arrest of the person responsible for the murder of Charlie Kirk. We
Yes,
also
Michelle.
continue to implore the public to support this investigation and come forward with any information. We are truly hopeful that this video and new photos will lead to even more tips. We are processing. We have an incredible team, a state and federal team working together to process those tips. We are going out in tandem to interview any potential person of interest or suspects. But we need, again, we need as much help as we can possibly get. Any videos or photos that you might have, the public, should be submitted to our digital media tip line, which is www.fbi.gov/Utah Valley shooting, all lowercase. Again, that is fbi.gov/Utah Valley shooting, all lowercase. You can also provide general tips about the shooting by calling 1-800-CALL-FBI. That's 1-800-CALL-FBI, or at tips.fbi.gov. This is, I would just say, this is not just a local matter here in Utah. We have people all over the country that are helping to bring this perpetrator to justice for Charlie Kirk and his family. I will just add as well that, as was mentioned, there is a lot of forensic evidence that is being processed right now at both the state lab and the federal labs, federal lab on the East Coast. So we are working in tandem together. I would also just add a word of note for those people who are spending so much time on social media. I think Charlie said it best, that when things get bad, we should put our phones down and spend a little time with our families. There is a tremendous amount of disinformation We are
I would agree.
tracking our team, the state team, and I'm sure the federal team as well. What we're seeing is our adversaries want violence. China, we have bots from Russia, China, all over the world that are trying to instill disinformation and encourage violence. I would encourage you to ignore those, to turn off those streams, and to spend a little more time with our families. We desperately need some healing. We'll have more to say about that in the days and weeks to come. More than anything, we are going to catch this person. Last thing I will just say is we've been working with our attorneys, getting everything that we need, affidavits ready, so that we can pursue the death penalty in this case, and that will happen here in the state of Utah. Again, to the public, to those who are grieving, thank you for your prayers. I know we are feeling those prayers. I know the Kirk family is feeling those prayers as well. We pray that God will bless our nation at this very dark time. We can start healing by finding this perpetrator and holding him accountable, and we need your help to do that. Thank you.
That's it. We don't hear from Cash? We don't. That's all we get. I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed. And Jim Bob, you're right. And I mean, I edit that out of this video when it goes back up because I can't have that clipped. So I'm kind of speechless, guys. Welcome to my governor. Can I just tell you that? Welcome to my governor and why I'm not a fan of him. And he's a Republican, guys. Yeah, that was you know, sometimes in business when you're like, why did we have to have this meeting? This could have been in an email. That is a perfect example of this situation. That could have been in an email. I am very frustrated. That was bullshit. Jinx, Jeff. But that was completely ridiculous. We have new information. I like the video. Get the video out now. Release it. You didn't need to show it on a crappy camera pointing at a TV screen because that's useless. Release the freaking video and let everybody go through it and pick it out and do what the internet does. Let that happen. Yeah, that's disappointing. Very disappointing. Sorry, guys. I was hoping we had more information. It's all good, Jim Bob. Like you're being real with it, and I get it. We shouldn't get our hopes up. Right? We shouldn't, because it's the government. But I'm still having faith and hope and prayers that we're going to find this guy. I want to see this person held accountable to the fullest extent of the law, and we need to do it like now. And so it needs to be done. So I really think that was very disappointing and unfortunate. So I shared out the pictures earlier on my page. As soon as I get the video, you can go to my X page and you'll get the video in there as soon as I have it. Yeah, I replaced exactly. But the video, as soon as that comes out, I'll be posting it. This press conference sucked, unfortunately, and I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully we can get some more information. But you see why my governor is a piece of garbage. Like, he's a joke. There is a vigil tomorrow and different things going on here at UVU. I'm hoping I might be able to make some of these things that are going on this weekend. I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, it's very unfortunate. But we'll wrap it up here, and I'll keep covering as much of this stuff as we can. All the bots of information. Looks like the internet already covered it. Absolutely, Amy. Absolutely. It's disappointing, guys. You're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. Mad love for you too, Jim Bob. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate all of you guys that tuned in. Every single one of you. Thank you for tuning in. We unfortunately didn't get the information we wanted. We have a video coming out. What are we looking at? Like 800 people are watching right now. So kudos to you guys. Thank you for tuning in with me. Have a good night, and I will be live as soon as we have more details. I'll be covering it as much as I can. You got my word. But you guys all have a good night, and we will talk to you guys later.